A big hello and warm welcome to my dear students and readers. I'm extremely thrilled to present my new book on Indian economy, which is basically a courseware which I have published with McGraw-Hill. I have written this book specifically for civil services examination, but it can definitely be used for other exams like RBI, state services or university exam. And if you are a curious reader who wants to know more about Indian economy and the global economy, definitely this book can help. If you look at the UPSC exam, specifically the prelims stage, you will see that since 2015, every year out of 100 questions, roughly around 20 to 21 questions are asked from economics and related areas. Similarly, if you look at the mains stage of the exam, you will find that economics contributes almost more than 50% in GS paper 3, where roughly around 20 questions are asked, but out of that 10 to 11 questions are related to economics. Now, I have been an educator and an author for more than a decade, and it gave me an opportunity to interact with lakhs of students. And I came to know about one specific challenge which my students are facing. And the challenge is that in some subjects there is plethora of material, whereas in other subjects like economics, either the material only talks about the prelims stage of the exam, or even if it caters to mains, the entire syllabus of mains is not covered, which means that there is no single sort solution in terms of content available for economics. I have just tried to fulfill this gap and the challenge through this book. In this book, I have not only incorporated the static areas but also included current affairs like government schemes and most importantly the data part. You know, if you use too much of data in the exam in writing your answers or during the preparation stage, it can be extremely overwhelming. But if you do not use sufficient data, then your answers are not authentic. So a right balance is required. When you look at this book, I have divided this book into three important areas, which you can also call as the structure of the book. So in the first part of the book, I have tried to provide the absolute basics of economics, which typically you find in NCERTs. So I have tried to provide my own version of NCERT in a very simple language using all the examples and the diagrams that is possible. In the second part of the book, I have tried to include all the evergreen areas of economics without which cracking any exam, forget about UPSC, is not possible. For example, banking, financial market, or areas like balance of payment, exchange rate. These are extremely crucial areas which provide a lot of questions in the exam. This has been taken care in this book. The third area is the most unique area which I feel that every aspirant should prepare for UPSC, and that area I call as new age topics of economics. For example, the care economy, the new labor laws, the Digital India program, the fintech sector, cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology. These are the areas which I have also incorporated in this book. I invite you to read this book as a one-stop solution for your UPSC requirements, and I hope and pray that this book helps you not only to crack the prelims stage but also mains stage and the entire UPSC exam and fulfill your dreams. Thank you so much. God bless you and happy reading.